What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt, and today we're going to take a look at the WidowMaker RDA by Vandy Vape and El Mono Vapeador. Excuse me if I just butchered his name. So if you're new to the channel, I do videos like this, mod reviews, tank reviews, accessory reviews. I'm going to be doing some build and wicking tutorials and hopefully some vlogs and live streams in the future. Basically on this channel, I try and check out everything vape, everything I just mentioned as soon as it hits the general public, so that you guys can decide if you want to go out and buy any of these products. And it's just all for educational purposes, and I just like doing all of this. So without any further delay, let's get into the packaging that the WidowMaker RDA came in. Alright guys, here's the packaging that the WidowMaker RDA came in by Vandy Vape and El Mono Vapeador. I have the gunmetal one. Now this is going to come in matte black, silver, gold, gunmetal, or rainbow. So let's go ahead and take a look inside the packaging of the WidowMaker. Alright guys, inside that packaging you're going to get your WidowMaker RDA, one adjustable airflow ring, another adjustable airflow ring, drip tip, does have a single O-ring. These are 810, 2 fuse Clapton coils, a baggie of spare parts which includes 2 Allen keys, 1 screwdriver, your spare O-rings and screws, your 510 drip tip adapter, and your 510 squonk pin. And last but not least, you get a user manual. Alright, so let's take a look at the WidowMaker RDA by Vandy Vape and El Mono Vapeador. At the bottom here, you have WidowMaker up top, El Mono Vapeador's branding at the bottom. You do have your 510 connection, your peak insulator you can see there, and the threads on this are just very, very clean. This whole thing is very clean. Like I said, this is the gunmetal, pre-installed with the honeycomb airflow barrel section. 810 drip tip on top, comes with a 510 drip tip adapter. This RDA is 24 millimeters in diameter. It's about 30 millimeters in length. And let's go ahead, we're going to open this up and we're going to take a look at the build deck. Show you guys the airflow ring there. So, alright, here is your honeycomb airflow ring. Very nice. Alright, so I went ahead and took off this barrel section here. Very, very, very tight. And here's your airflow slot. It's gonna come in and downward, and then you got one on the other side. You do have an O-ring right here, and you can see like that chamber is gonna be very tight. It's very clean in there as well, and it is slotted to sit on your build deck in a certain way. So if you go and try and put this on your build deck, I would suggest spinning it until you get your slots to line up, your cutouts, I mean, and then once it's sitting there, it should be very, very good. So let's go ahead. Here is your build deck, and as you can see, it's a 4-post design. They are Allen keyed gold plated screws, and you do have cutouts on your build deck, so you have easy access to those. Now from what it looks like here, obviously with this 4-post design, you're going to want to pre-cut your coils before you install them, because once they are in, you will not be able to cut the leads. You have your 510 connection on the bottom there. Like I said, I'm just leaving the pre-installed one in, and we will just drip on this for now. Maybe later down the road I will install the squonk pin. It is a 5 millimeter juice well, so we're going to go ahead. Alright, so I went ahead and put this on the Coil Master little build tool here that I got with the kit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to install the triple fuse Claptons, and we're going to go fast forward through this little section here, and then we will talk about it. So I went ahead and wicked those there, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna cut off right against the build deck pretty much, and then we're just gonna go ahead and we will tuck it in. Like I said, excuse my building on camera. Some of this is gonna be fast forwarded, some of it won't be. I'm just gonna take my tweezers here, and I'm pretty much just gonna literally just tuck this right in. And we'll go ahead and we'll give it a juice. So yeah, I like this. It looks pretty nice. The build deck seems great. We're gonna go ahead, just tuck those right in like that. And like I said, I'm gonna be dripping. I'm not gonna be squonking. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my barrel section back on, and then I'm going to go ahead and pre-drip these coils. So like I said, I'm just putting it on here, and I'm just giving it a turn until it finds itself, and then that's that. So then you could adjust your coils to where the airflow is going to hit, so you can see right on that airflow slot there, it's going to go in and hit the coil directly, which is nice. So it looks like I have probably, you know, a lot of wicking in here. I wouldn't suggest any more than that. You could see I kind of struggled on one side just to get it in. So now we were going to put the honeycomb airflow control barrel back on, and we are going to give this a little prime. And what we're going to prime it with is going to be some, we're going to prime it with some Watermelon Rush. So we're going to go ahead and we'll give this a good dripping. 5mm juice well, very nice. And yeah, that's just absorbing so much there. Yeah, very nice. So now that we're primed up, coiled up, wicked up, all that good stuff, we're gonna go back up top and we're gonna vape it. Alright guys, so we are back up top here. We have the WdowMaker RDA sitting on top of the topside dual. We are reading 0.14 ohms on our dual coil setup. Got the Watermelon Rush in, 70 watts, airflow wide open on the honeycomb slot. Let's give it a vape. I'm going to turn it down a little. I'm going to turn it down to 65 watts and we're going to go again. Alright, so let's make this quick. Pros and cons of the WdowMaker RDA. Dual coil 4-post design with the hex head screws through the side of the build deck. I do not like the hex head screws. I wish it was just little Phillips head screws. I hate working with small Allen key tools, but of course all of what you're about to hear and what you did just hear is subjective. So the airflow control barrels that you can put on the honeycomb, the single slot, and then the very single hole one, that's awesome. And then you can just go ahead and you just spin, and then you can adjust your airflow. So that's awesome. I love how tight you can get the dual coils in there. You can just put a single if you want to put a single. So there's your mixture, your pros and cons. I love the way the gunmetal looks. Of course, sitting on the top side dual, that's great too. Comes with a squonk pin, that is awesome. So if you love squonking, go ahead and install your pin and you can squonk. You can you know, slap your airflow barrel on the side so you can adjust the height of your coils so your air is hitting your coils perfectly. And the whole section is like, it's a very tight setup in there. I don't know if that'll clarify, but yeah, when you're done and it's done, it's a tight barrel, and the flavor that I'm getting off of this is insane. It's just great. So that's going to wrap it up for this time. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Throw a comment down there if you got something you want to say. If I said something wrong, if there's something you want to add. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell button so that you'll always get notified when I post a video. And I hope you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. And thanks for watching.